this is Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What is up, everybody? How you doing? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful evening. It is Wednesday, February 28th of 2024. And here I am live at 9. I guess it's midnight. It's the 29th because it's leap year. It's the 29th. If you're on the East Coast or further east, you're already on the leap year day that we only get once every 4 years. So I hope you're having a wonderful leap year. But I had mentioned Monday that I was thinking about going live from Vegas last night, and that didn't happen. So I thought, well, I'm going to come on tonight and kind of explain what happened there, talk about what I was doing in Vegas, talk about what I will be doing in Vegas, and show you a couple things that are related to my Vegas trip that just ended. So yeah, I took off yesterday at about noon, drove out to Vegas, and on Monday I wasn't 100% sure if it was cool for me to talk about why I was going out there. So I didn't, but I went out to Vegas, got there about 5, and then at 7 we got to the Palms Casino where Matt and I went and saw a premiere for the newest Immortal Wars movie. And now if you've never heard of the Immortal Wars, it's like a lower budget sci-fi kind of action movie. And there's 3 of them, and this was the 4th one. We were invited to go to the premiere, and it was fun. Had a great time meeting a lot of people. I did do a video there, which I will be editing after I'm done with this video. So you'll be able to watch that Immortal Wars video tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I will be meeting up with the Fluffy Gamer and the Cinestalker and the Wet Movie One, and hopefully, if he's feeling well enough, Michael Ray Bauer. We'll be heading back to Vegas just to hang out, have some fun with the boys before the Fluffy Gamer moves off to Texas. So 2 trips to Vegas in 1 week for me. 2 trips, a little intense, but I thought I would show you this. Here's the first Immortal Wars movie came out, and you were able to buy this at Walmart. I'm not sure where else, but I think that's where I got it. But Eric Roberts, Tom Sizemore, Bill Oberst Jr., Mark Justice, Lindsay Cruz, Ben Stober. They were the ones that I knew. Sheila Krause. I know Sheila. But anyway, so I knew some folks. I think, did I say Ben Stober? I think Ben was involved in the first one too. Yeah, Ben Stober. So there it is, if it'll focus. But the first Immortal Wars. And then a while after that, another Immortal Wars, Resurgence, came out. And so last night, and I don't have the 3rd one, but last night the 4th one came out. Or the 4th one had a premiere. I don't know when the DVDs and stuff are going to be available. I'll try and figure that out and post that. But it was a fun, quick trip, 17 hours total. And now that I go live, I'm sitting here. I was fine all day. Now that I go live, I'm like fighting off this urge to yawn. I better drink some more Diet Coke. But man, crazy quick trip. I didn't do much at all aside from go to the premiere. Matt and I just we went to Raising Cane's and got some chicken fingers and went back to his place, had a couple beers, and then passed out. I woke up this morning, drove back home. I did get to do something else kind of fun today, and I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to even say about that. I should have asked. But I did something fun with Master Chaos a couple hours ago, recording audio commentary for a movie that he's going to be releasing in the not too distant future. So that was pretty cool, getting to do some audio commentary with Master Chaos and some of the folks from the Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel. So that was a lot of fun. So it's been a busy day, and I'm apparently paying the price for it right now. So forgive me for that. But let me say hello to everybody who dropped by here. Play a lot of games. What's up, B Sculptor? What's up? What's up? Antonis, how you doing? What's going on, Robert C? How you doing? Fluffy Gamer, I did wash my ass. The question is, did you wash your ass today? Brian Sanchez is in the house. Wicked Network, what up? I gotta just fight this. I just gotta give this yawn. Forgive me, man. I just all of a sudden it was like, oh, it's time to go live. Boom, here go the yawns. So forgive me for that. Maybe it won't be the longest live stream ever. I thought you were gonna be pool at Matt's pool. I know. I did stay at Matt's, and but we just didn't. By the time we got done with the premiere and got back to Matt's house, it was after 1 a.m. By the time we ate, it was like 2. So it was too late, because that would have been like 4 a.m. No, we were at Cane's at like a couple minutes after 1. It would have been 5 a.m. on the East Coast when we would have been going live. So it was too late. It was way too late. Oh, look at this. The wet one is up. In bed in the dark. Yeah. Sexy time in it, huh? I know you are. DG, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? And Fluffy Gamer does like turtles. He does. Do you plan on going to Zia Records this weekend? I was figuring Zia Records has to be part of the plan. Polar, what's up? Polar 12, how you doing? Yeah, I would think at some point we'll be at Zia, maybe both of them. But we'll see how the weekend goes. I don't know that we have firm plans aside from probably going to the Monster Museum, Tom Devlin's Monster Museum, and however it goes. No, I know, Wicked Network, right? It's funny. So I went out there yesterday, and I was talking to Matt on the way out, and he had to go over and get himself a haircut, and I was like, man, I don't have time. I was very jealous. But yeah, it's getting long. So I'm going to have to get a cut. I am definitely going to have to get a cut. But the good folks over there at, Figaro's, they do a good job with the haircuts. The giveaway movie you sent me, have you seen it before? Yes, Antonis, I responded to you on private messenger, mentioning that I have. I think I gave it a thumbs up or something, but yes, I have seen it. Wasn't the greatest, but I have seen it. I have been talking to someone that lives in Vegas, might try to do a video with one night if it all works out. Is this someone a bad girl? Is this? Oh no, it's a he. It's a he. Interesting. Me, you, and Figaro's, it's a date. I don't know about a date. But a plan. It could be a plan. Yeah, I definitely got to get the haircut here. That is for sure. Not a bad girl, huh? But look at what movie when you're doing it wrong, man. You're supposed to be meeting up with chicks and getting yourself a girl, but instead you're going to meet up with a dude. Anyways, just however, like if you're going to meet up with them or something somewhere, figure out that, make it work or whatever. But yeah, at some point we'll probably wind up downtown or something. So that might be a good like meeting spot. Have them meet up with you down there or something, or who knows. But we'll figure it all out. But man, as it might get crazy. Interesting. Oh, that might be cool. Immortal Wars Resurgence, Immortal Wars, and last night I saw Immortal Wars. What's it called? You have to watch the video tomorrow. Man, it was cool at that premiere last night. Tom Devlin was there, who's got Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. He does movie effects and stuff. And so he invited us out to his Monster Museum. So we'll probably go do that this weekend. And otherwise, I don't think we have real firm plans. So let the craziness begin as soon as we get into town Saturday night. We'll probably be in Vegas around 10 o'clock. Probably around 10 o'clock. I can't wait for Cinestalker OGP Best Drinking Tag Team. Wicked Network, we're going to be drinking. I'm not sure how much drinking Wet One's going to do. He's been known to do some apple whiskey shots and stuff, but we'll see about that. Matt is definitely going to be in on the drinking. I don't know. Fluffy's not going to be drinking, and I don't know how much of a drinker Michael is, but we'll definitely be drinking. There's going to be some drinking going on. There is definitely going to be some drinking going on. Shadow Man, what's up, homeboy? Man, Shadow Man, yeah, hopefully we're able to connect at some point while we're out there. Definitely got to do it up, and we'll see in the evenings. I mean, so like I was saying, the one thing that I think at some point we'll do is be out there at the Monster Museum. That would be like a daytime thing. So in the evening, we'll be over, somewhere in Vegas, and so maybe downtown or something else. But definitely have to meet up and hang out with Shadow Man for a while, and throwing some love over to the Wet One, a Fluffy Gamer, the Fluffy Gamer. Michael McNally, what's up? How you doing? But man, forgive me, everybody, for being kind of beat. This is crazy. Like all of a sudden, I'm good. I got up about 9 o'clock this morning, got on the road, and I got on the road about 10:30, and then I stopped in Barstow. Of course, had to have some Barstow Del Taco, and then I drove home and did that video of Master Chaos, and then I've been working on a couple other things, unpacking, getting stuff, settled down from that quick trip. You slam those silver bullets like water. Don't forget your club card in the slots. I know. Was it you that said rest in peace? Somebody was like, rest in peace, players club card. No, oh man. No, and that's, I love getting some beers, just walking around, having some fun downtown. But no, he was killing them. So hopefully, like if Michael comes and him and Fluff are playing poker, or anybody else playing poker, I'll be walking around downtown. I love doing the live streams downtown, so totally would like to do that. But if there's other things going on that prevent that from happening, then that might not happen. But here's the thing. We're going to be out there on Monday night. I got my normal Monday night live stream sometime, or wherever we are. I'm going to be going live on Monday night from somewhere out there. So got to do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to be out there with the guys, with the crew. Is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm just very much looking forward to it. So I'm going to have to rest up. I got a video to edit. And probably get that. I'm thinking tomorrow, but there's a chance it might not go out till Friday. But either way, in the next day or two, that premiere video, which is cool because on the red. Well, they didn't do a red carpet; they did a green carpet because the movie is green, like the theme or whatever. It was green, and so they did this green carpet with their banner and stuff. And I interview both the lead actors, the lead male actor, lead female actor. I interview the director. I interview another person who's in the movie, Mr. John Ward, and kind of show everybody showing up and stuff. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun premiere. It was a crazy film. It's a whole universe that director Joe Lujan has created out of like a comic book that he wrote while he was back in college, and now he's turning it into movies. So good stuff right there. But you find out more about that movie in the video coming. But it's all shot and edited. The footage is uploaded on the computer here, or not edited, but all shot and the footage is uploaded, ready to be edited. And so it'll get up. It'll get up like tomorrow or the next day. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Check it out and give it a thumbs up. And if you would, hit this thumbs up, boom, 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 right here if you would. And look, I don't have my look at this. Fonzie's here. What a Fonzie, man! Fonzie, nice enough to let the wet one off the hook for a day or two to be able to go out to Vegas and party it up with Fluffy for the last time. Well, the last time road tripping together. In the future, if we go to Vegas and we're seeing Fluff, he'll probably fly in and we'll just meet him there or something. But man, we're going out there. This is happening 2 weeks early. Because 2 weeks after we're going to be there is Days of the Dead. I don't think I'm going to be able to be at Days of the Dead. It's not looking like I'm going to be at Days of the Dead. So what are you going to do? But we got to do it. We got to do it. Doing it for you. Not going to lie. Doing what? Doing, taking one for the team. Oh, like letting wet one off the hook. Doing it for me. Okay. I appreciate that. Just letting wet one go to Vegas. Just for me. Not, wet one could suck it. Or else, if I wasn't going and wet one want to go to Vegas, the answer would be like, nah, you're going to work, bitch. You are going to work. Yeah, that's what's up. That's how we do it. Man, it should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. But that was pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Mortal Wars. Seen that premiere last night. I got these two, and I'm looking forward. I think when we're out at the Monster Museum, I think we may be able to get our hands on a copy of Teddy Told Me To, which is now available on Tubi. New movie from Tom Devlin, and there's going to be some fun news about that movie coming out in our videos. Hopefully in our videos. Hopefully all the guys are cool enough to put that little news in their videos, but should be some fun out there about that. So that's what's up. That's what's going on. That's why I didn't go live last night, because we got back so late, sitting there talking to everybody, interviewing everybody, and hanging out at the movie premiere. So and the premiere was supposed to start at 8. Like the red carpet, green carpet was supposed to be from like 7:20 until like 7:50, and then it was supposed to be the movie's supposed to start at 8, but the green carpet took longer than it was supposed to, and I don't think the movie started till probably about maybe 8:15 or 8:20. But then there was previews. Joe Lujan had like 3 or 4 previews for other movies he's either working on or has out, and then a music video that Chris, I forget his last name, but the lead actor in the film is a singer, and so one of his music videos played before the movie too. Then we got in the movie, which I don't remember exactly how long, but it was I would guess an hour and a half or so. And so, yeah, by the time it was over, it was like about 11, and then doing interviews and stuff afterwards. We didn't get out of there till like after 12. So what did you miss? You missed the fact that you're lucky, wet one, that you have a kind and generous boss who is allowing you time off to go to Vegas on my behalf. So apparently you're lucky that you're going with me, or else you would have to work. You would have got your request for a day off would have been denied, sir. You are going to work like a good little bitch boy. But no, Fonzie, from the kindness of his heart, is allowing you to go to Vegas with me. Do you get any autographs from the event last night? No, I didn't. They were actually, and it was kind of cool, but this is part of the problem doing YouTube videos is you miss out on shit because you're too busy like filming and stuff. And they were handing out posters for the movie, and it would have been pretty cool to get a poster and then get some of the actors to sign it. But I was busy walking around putting a camera in people's faces, so I did not get a chance to get any autographs. So unfortunately, no. Mr. Bones, what's up, Mr. Bones? How you doing? Brendan Boss is epic. No, Brendan's boss is epic. He really is. But is Fonzie a girl's name? It probably is. I don't know. But let's see. That's right. I'll let him know. Man, I know. I enjoy the banter, elbowing or whatever, like back and forth between what movie won and Fonzie, but it's all in love. Mr. Bones, I'm doing well. I'm a little tired. And I apologize. So I was sitting here and I was like, I was doing with Master Chaos and a couple other folks, we were recording a like audio commentary for a movie he's going to be releasing. And I go, okay, well, what time do I think I'm going to be able to go live? Just to play it safe, I was like, well, I'll do 9 o'clock. Which I could have done like 8 or maybe even 7:30. But I scheduled the live for 9, so I was like, I'll just wait and do it at 9. And so I was hanging out doing some stuff afterwards, and I was fine. And then all of a sudden, right at 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh man, here come the yawns. I am getting tired. So a little disappointing that I would get hit with the yawnies right now. Is the Diet Coke? You need another. I know. No, so it's the Diet Coke. Yeah, no, I know. And that's, I've got it right here. I got the Diet Coke sitting right here. Logan, what's up? How you doing? Look at this. Fonzo is here. What's going on, homeboy? How you doing? So Fonzo, excited or not excited for a Crow reboot? I'm hearing a lot of people not very happy with what they're seeing so far. But a Crow reboot, and I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much just because I've been busy going to Vegas. Man, I was in Las Vegas for a total of 17 hours, and that includes sleeping. So I was like, got into town, went to a movie premiere, got food, went back to Matt's, had a couple beers, went to bed, got up, boom, gone. Oh, mean and blow, not soda. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, put down the Diet Coke and go with the cocaine, right? Gotta do some of that, get it going. Ooh, yeah. No, that definitely probably would wake me up. I think the yawns will probably go away if I was over here doing some white lines. But yeah, dang it. You know what? I don't have any cocaine, so I can't do that. I can't. Maybe one day we'll put some Coke on a movie and we'll do some lines like here on a video or something. Maybe. I don't know. But it's not going to happen tonight because I'm fresh out of cocaine. So that's not going to happen. So I apologize. But the first images of Bill Skarsgård as the Crow, to me, I don't know. He looks kind of, I don't know. Is this, let's see here. No, this. Does he, is he kind of douchey looking? I don't know. So Bill Skarsgård takes over the iconic role of Eric Draven in Lionsgate's new reboot of The Crow. The first images from the film have been released ahead of an official trailer. It will release June 7th, so we're just a couple months away. It's really not too far off for them to not even have a trailer yet. He looks like MGK. Yeah. Anthony, what's up, homeboy? He looks like Jared Leto as a Joker. Yeah, you know what? I see that a little bit. Yeah, with the Edgar haircut. He looks like Pennywise. Oh man. Yeah, no, everything I've heard is that people are not happy about these first images. When are you, Danny and Wetmoon, going another Vegas trip? Dying for one. Logan, good news for you. We're going this weekend. We're going 3 days from now. We'll be in Vegas. 3 days from now, we'll be in Vegas. And with any luck, as long as he is still feeling well enough, Michael Ray Bauer will be with us there too. So it's going to be, one of the most, if not the most epic Vegas trip ever this coming weekend. So you don't have to wait too much longer. It's coming. It is coming. Coming at you like a freight train here. But so from director Rupert Sanders, Skarsgård leads the cast of The Crow as Eric Draven, with FKA Twigs co-starring. I don't know who FKA Twigs is. Danny Houston from 30 Days a Night, Laura Byrne from Foundation, Sammy Wujula from A Son, and Jordan Bolger from Woman King. So, like, I have no idea. This whole cast, I don't know anything of. But, yeah, this picture right here, I was like, that is kind of douchey, and he's channeling his inner Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs here. I wonder if he's got his penis tucked back between his legs. Who knows? Hopefully, here's the thing. This is when I saw and heard about Robert Pattinson playing the Batman, I was like, oh no, this is gonna suck. And I went to watch it more to see the train wreck than to see a good movie, because I did not think it was going to be great. And then I loved it. I really loved it. I got a copy of it, and then Supervillain Pete sent me another copy. So maybe it will surprise us and we'll really like it. I don't know. But we'll have to see. And if you're a fan, you're going to see it no matter what. I can't imagine anybody who is a fan of the Crow franchise would sit this one out. I would think you would go see it and then either be pleasantly surprised or pissed off. Probably pissed off, but you're probably still going to see it, right? I saw they also remade Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I don't understand why Hollywood has ran out of ideas. Why do movie studios pump money into crap? No, you know what, Wicked Network? It is. I wish I had a better idea of why they were so into rehashing things or remaking movies instead of writing new ones. There might be a movie that we like, and it's like, just leave it alone. There might be a movie that you're like, oh, people don't like, and it could justify a remake, but they're just taking everything and remaking it. And we have characters that we like, and we're like, take Luke Skywalker, for example. Well, Disney decided we needed to move on from Luke Skywalker, replace him with a woman. Hey, you know what? You had a woman in the Star Wars. I guess this would have been after, but you could have created another character in the Star Wars franchise and had that leading lady in a Star Wars series or movie or whatever, without killing off Luke Skywalker. Just make another, a non-Skywalker saga Star Wars movie or whatever. It doesn't have to be about Skywalker. It just has to be in that universe. So when they go and they take characters we love and alter them or bring movies back that don't need to be brought back, it does get a little frustrating. And so I don't know. I'm with you. I wish they would do more, original movies or, just come up with new stuff. So, but Gina Carano, thank you. I was trying to think of Gina's name, but Gina Carano, you know what? If you wanted a strong female lead for Star Wars, could have went with Gina Carano, but she didn't toe the company line, and so they kicked her to the curb, and now she's suing them with Elon Musk, and that's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. Diet Coke, double gulp, 52 ounces at 7-Eleven. My OGP, the energy kick he needs. I know. No, you know what, Bruce Wayne? I should have. If I would have known I was going to start yawning the second I sat down, I would have definitely brought a Monster to the table here. But I got Diet Coke. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it, just a little bit. There's only one Eric Draven. Dreams of Evermore. Jude, I would agree with you with that. The original, and I haven't seen all the Crow movies. I was forced to watch, I think, part 4 for Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel, which was tough. But it had, what's his name? Eddie Furlong. Eddie Furlong was in part 4. So that was kind of cool seeing Eddie. But the movie was pretty damn bad. Logan, we are going to have fun. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blast. I cannot wait to get out there with the boys. It's going to be a lot of fun. What restaurants do you like to eat at when you go to Vegas? Oh, you know what? That's a good question. That is a very good question. And I am, I might have to pull it up on a map because I'm forgetting the name. But there's an Italian restaurant that last time I was there with Cinestalker, it was still owned by the original owner, who was one of the original founders of the Stardust Hotel, which was, the inspiration for the movie Casino. But it was, what's it? Let me see. It is Circus, so it would have been down here. Let's see if it's still there. All right. I hope it's still there. It was a great restaurant. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Piero's. I love Piero's. That was an amazing meal I had there. But we also, Giordano's. Gotta love Giordano's. And then Cafe Zuppa is another one that I enjoy. That it was a chain that was originally from New York, and they came out to Vegas. So there's a few, but other places too to go eat. But as far as like somewhere to go sit down, a fancy place, man, Piero's, can't really beat that. The food is amazing. And for what it was, I was surprised. That was one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. And it was only like, for a beer and the meal was like, it was less than $60. And that is a crazy good deal for what you got there. But then also there's, what was that restaurant that Cinestalker and I went to? That's Capo's restaurant and speakeasy. That is a fun Italian place. It's like a mobster kind of place. That would be a great place to go to. Easy pass, Fonzo. You're not even going to watch it, huh? Not even going to go to the theater to check it out. Man, you surprised me, sir. You surprised me. If you don't watch it, I'll be surprised. I finally watched The Batman. I really enjoyed it. Just a bit darker. No, you know what? I was blown away because I was like, man, Robert Pattinson's going to be a douchebag because I just think of him in Twilight. And I've never seen Twilight, but I've seen enough in the pictures and stuff, like clips are here and there. And just it was like, that's a series I could never, ever watch. But yeah, the Robert Pattinson impressed me. And maybe Bill Skarsgård will change your minds after seeing it. Danny Houston played William Stryker, who was chasing Wolverine in the X-Men Wolverine movies. Bruce Wayne, I'm going to take your word for that because I was never a big X-Men fan. And so I don't think I've seen any X-Men movies. I don't think I've ever seen an X-Men movie. Even like Wolverine, I don't think I've ever seen a Wolverine movie. Let's see here. I bet that restaurant has had bodies in the chiller at one stage, right, Metal God? No. So at the restaurant, Piero's, they actually shot some of the scenes from the movie Casino at that restaurant. That was, if you remember in Casino, Joe Pesci owned a restaurant. Joe Pesci's character owned a restaurant, and that was the restaurant that he supposedly owned. Let me see if I can pull up some pictures here. Oh, here we go. So I'll show you this. So in that restaurant, in one of these booths over here, if you can see that, see if I can maybe make it a little bigger. Yeah, but in one of these booths is where Sharon Stone and I forget who else was there, but they were sitting in one of these booths over here. And then there's a bar. Let me see if I can find the bar, but there's a scene where the bar you can easily recognize. This is like food. I want to see the restaurant itself. Oh, maybe is this the one? Is that I think because from the bar, that's where he pointed. I believe that booth right there is where they sat in the movie. But man, the food, look at this. Oh my goodness. But what I had there was the veal shank, which was not even on the menu. You got a full plate of spaghetti, a loaf of bread, and it was just so good. But yeah, there's a sign, Piero's. Man, I wish somebody had a picture of the bar in here, because we actually sat at the bar, and the bartender, who has this like deep New York accent, told us this hysterical joke. And I guess so. I was telling Warren Durso, and you know, being a professional stand-up comedian, you know, he knows how jokes work, so he knew what the punchline was going to be, but I didn't, and I thought it was hilarious. So, and the joke goes something like, you have an Italian kid, and of course it's Italian because they're an Italian restaurant. You have this Italian kid turning 18 years old, and the dad says, well, son, you know, you're going to be 18. What do you want for your birthday? And the son says, well, you know, I'd like a real nice watch or something. And so birthday comes around, and son gets his present, and opens up the watch and sees that, you know, or he doesn't get a watch. He gets a shotgun. And then so he asks the dad, he goes, well, that's, you know, shotgun's nice, but I really wanted a watch. You know, what am I going to do with the shotgun? And the dad says, well, when you come home and you find your woman in bed with another man, are you going to tell him what time it is? And the way that guy delivered that joke, it was absolutely hysterical. You know, you want to watch, you got a shotgun. You come home, find your wife in bed with another man. What are you gonna do? You gonna tell him what time it is, or are you gonna break out the shotgun? So I'm not a comedian, but that's the way, man. The way that guy delivered that joke was hilarious. What's going on, Steve Mayers? How you doing? Hey, it's awesome. Glad to be on at a time when you're able to hang out and jump in. Talking about Anthony the Ant Spilatro. So and here's a cool thing. When we're out there, Cinestalker and I want to go. There's a bar that Anthony that Spilatro and his crew hung out at, kind of like in The Sopranos. They had Satrials where they would hang out and they would have sit outside or whatever, and then they would go do their thing. This is kind of like that bar, that type of place where the mobsters would hang out there before going doing their business, whatever. And so now it's still a bar, and it's owned by different people, but we want to go just check it out, knowing that it was a mob bar at one point. So hopefully we'll be able to go do that this weekend as well. But we'll see. We shall see about that. But Frank Vincent, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Wicked Network. Yep. The Crow was Brandon Lee's last film. He died during filming. Yes, I do recall that. Cost $1 or $2 million to finish with CGI. There wasn't supposed to be a sequel to The Crow ever. Makes zero sense. Yeah. Well, but that's, hey, you know how it is. I know Jude, when movies make money and there's a chance to make more money, Hollywood's going to come after it. They're going to do what they can to go make that money. So, Piero's, man, absolutely love Piero's. It was so good, and I can't find any pictures of the bar. The cool thing was they have a celebrity guest like book that they have the celebrity sign when they would go there. And looking at that book, some of the names, and I forget them now, but some of the names that were in that book was like, wow, this is really cool. That person was here. And God, who was it that a few days before we were there had a big party and kind of shut the place down? It was a female singer. I don't remember who, but man, that list was just amazing. I almost missed the live chat. Well, we're here. You're all right. You're doing good. What's up, Deadpool? That's $4.3 million today. That's crazy money for all that time. Yeah, no, for a movie to cost only a couple $1,000,000. Well, no, I guess just the CG cost that much money, huh? Yeah. But man, I wish I could find a picture of the bar. But oh well, it's not there. But man, yeah, so many great places to go eat in Vegas. And I definitely think at some point we will be hitting up Giordano's, having some of that amazing pizza. But other than that, who knows? Who knows what we'll have or what we'll be eating. But anyways, for those of you that may not have clicked on or been in right away when I went live, I was mentioning the reason I'm live right now was because I was trying to explain last night. I was intending on going live, but I drove out to Vegas, got there around 5, went to a movie premiere. This is the first Immortal Wars movie. I went and saw the premiere of the 4th Immortal Wars movie at the Palms Casino last night. And I figured the premiere was supposed to start at 8. I figured it'd be over by 10 and we'd be out of there. We didn't get back to Matt's till like well after 1. And it was too late to do a live stream because I'd intended on doing a live stream. Oh, and I do want to say TikiGhoul. I'm not sure if she's watching. I know it's a little bit late at night, but Tiki sent a $5 support to the channel through Venmo on Monday night, and I just want to say thank you, Tiki. Send some love her way for that. That's very awesome. Which I'll when we get out in Vegas, I'll definitely try, and when I do the next live stream, I'll mention that again. Hopefully catch Tiki so she feels the love that I'm sending her way for doing that. White Castle, where's my chicken sandwich? My chicken sandwich. My chicken sandwich. You know what? And if we're downtown, I would love a White Castle chicken sandwich. I'd totally be down for a White Castle chicken sandwich. Antonis, homeboy, thank you for the super chat there. I appreciate you, man. $5 super chat coming out from Antonis. Have you ever had an awful experience in Las Vegas before? I had an awful experience on the way to Vegas. I hit a pothole, had a blowout in the car, and then when I was in Vegas, I spent like half a day trying to find a place to get a new wheel because it dented my wheel. And so I had to order a new wheel, but they didn't have any in Vegas. So they had to order it from out of town. So I had to send it from LA out to Vegas. And then I got the new tire put on the next day and everything. So basically my whole trip was ruined getting my tire dealt with. But that kind of happened on the way to Vegas. Then a bad experience in Vegas. I mean, losing money always sucks. But I mean, gambling and losing. But that's really it. I don't remember many other bad experiences. Usually I have fun. You get drunk and you just have fun. And I don't remember any other real bad experiences. I'll think about it. If I think of one, Antonis, I'll definitely let you know. But thanks for the super chat, homeboy. Appreciate that. Wicked Network. I saw it in theaters with my older half sister back then. It was a huge film, must see. The sequel was just retelling the same story, 0 point. Yeah, if you're just retelling the first story, that is lame. I don't like when sequels do that. I'm sorry, but I don't like White Castle. Oh, Robert, I don't like the White Castle, the regular sliders. They put onions all over it, and I hate that. But their chicken sandwiches are pretty good. I do enjoy their chicken sandwiches. It's nothing special or nothing fancy. I mean, it's it's cheap food, but their chicken sandwiches are kind of tasty, especially when you're drunk. I saw it too, and City of Angels as well. I feel old now. Nice. Yeah, you know what, man? Thinking about movies coming out in the 90s, and it's already like 2024. Wow, crazy. I know. That's why I start thinking. I was like, man. You know what? And I could have had something. My daughter ordered food from the taco shop down the street. I don't know, about 30, 40 minutes before I went on live here. And I could have had a burrito or something, but then I was like, nah, I'm trying to cut down and trying to trim a few pounds before we go to Hawaii. So I was like, nah, I don't want anything, but like, yeah, now we're talking food. And I'm like, oh yeah, it happens every time we start talking food and then I get super hungry. Yep. I'm with you, Jude. I've never seen The Crow. Is it good or bad? The first one is legendary. The first one is great. Beyond that, yeah, I don't think you need to see any. OGP getting kicked out from White Castle. I know that's pretty much legendary stuff. But that wasn't a bad experience. Getting kicked out of White Castle was freaking hilarious. It was really hilarious because we were just too loud and too drunk and belligerent. We weren't hurting nobody. We were just having fun. But we were having too much fun for White Castle, apparently. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You eat your chicken sandwiches as you're walking down the street. That's what you do. I've never had their chicken sandwiches. I'll try them whenever I have a chance. Yeah, Robert. So, and that's, I'm not a fan of onions. And so I learned a long time ago that I did not care for their sliders, but their chicken sandwiches, a little breaded chicken fillet with cheese on there. And that's it. Very, very, very simple, but pretty tasty. Pretty tasty. Dimension Films always screw up a lot. Movies cheap, with cheap follow-ups, Hellraisers, Children of the Corn, Crow, etc. They were going to make a Halloween to direct video franchise. Wow, direct to video? Ugh. You know what? And the Children of the Corn, that I don't know if Dimension was that the newest one. But man, Children of the Corn, the original one, did not age well. So slow. Back in the 80s, I know it was big, but things were done differently back then. And it didn't age well. But the new Children of the Corn, Wet Movie 1 and I watched it. I think I watched that with Wet One up here. And it just, it was so bad. No, or we watched Firestarter. Did we watch Children of Corn together too? The Firestarter remake was so bad. I can't remember if we watched Children of Corn up here too or not. Do you like the Final Destination movies? Antonis, I'm not the biggest fan. I do have the collection. Well, is there 5 of them? Because I got 1 through 5. But I watched the first one when it first came out, and it was pretty cool. It was different, and I enjoyed it. And then all of the sequels after that, I've hated. The effects and stuff are just so bad. I just have not been a fan of the any of the sequels. What's the name of the restaurant you and Cinestalker where you spotted Dick and you were super hungover? Oh, so we had Spotted Dick. That was in San Diego at the Shakespeare Pub. That wasn't out in Vegas. That was in San Diego at the Shakespeare Pub. And that was fun, man. Yeah, having the Spotted Dick was hilarious. But it was kind of tasty. Surprisingly enough, that Spotted Dick was kind of tasty. And you would think, I don't know why, but maybe because it's called Dick. Like I just thought it was going to have like a meat or something, but I didn't realize it was going to be like a bread pudding. But it was pretty tasty stuff. I enjoyed it. But yeah, man, this weekend, who knows where we'll go eat, but I like to take the boys over to Giordano's unless we, there's been times where we've wanted to go, oh, we're going to go eat this place, we're going to go eat at that place, and then you just get busy and you can't. But, something that Matt and I learned, and I don't know, maybe it's just weekday prices. Maybe we could go Monday night or something. But the buffet at the Palms Casino is only $19. That is a very fair price for a buffet at a casino. So a Fluffy Gamer, if you're watching, $19 for the buffet at the Palms. We might have to go to the Palms and go hit up that buffet. Might have to do it. What? Who did that? That's rude. Oh, look at way up, dude. A woman walks out of the bathroom, winks at her husband, and says, "I shaved down there." You know what that means? The husband responds, "Yeah, the drain is clogged." Oh man. That was hey man. You know what? You had a quite the growth going on down there. If that's the case, that's hilarious. Very funny joke, very funny stuff. But hey, you know what? God has blessed some people with a little more hair than others, and it's all over the place. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You shave it off, clog the drain. That's funny stuff. That is funny stuff. You guys need to dress up Goodfellas style. Yeah, you know what? I don't know that all the boys have suits. I know I do, and I would imagine Cinestalker does. I could break out a suit and go out there and style. I got a suit. I got a coat. Oh, and we can do this. Have some cigars and all that. But I know that Fluffy don't have a suit. I'm not sure about what movie won, but I'll be bringing my tracksuit. 100%. I'm bringing the tracksuit. So we could do that. Should I maybe go into a fancy restaurant like Piero's, where you cannot park your own car? At Piero's, valet only. So they're fancy. They do fancy stuff there. But should I go into Piero's in a tracksuit? Could you imagine? That'd be hysterical. Do you like the movie Green Inferno? I like that movie. I did. Green Inferno was intense. And I remember before it came out in the United States, it was out in Europe. And I remember Cool Duder was trying to find a copy of it. And we couldn't. But then finally, when it got released over here, we all got to see it. And man, intense. It was good. I like that movie a lot. Yeah, I did not expect it to kind of hit that hard. It was good. I really like it. They need to make a 4-pack Blu-ray of all the Crow movies. Hey, you know what? after this one, you know, and anytime they bring a new movie back, they always try to make money off the old ones. And that's like Dune 2's coming out. So there's like a Dune Steelbook coming out this week. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did something like that. It would not. But yeah, man, or something else I should talk about movie-wise too. But man, I'm gonna have to get my list ready. I'm gonna have to get my list. Where is it? Here we go. I got my list over here of movies. I'm gonna have to update it because I know y'all have given me some. I got some notes over here. I gotta have my list ready to go shopping at Zia Records. Gotta find some movies that I've given up on. I don't think I'll ever find. But Video Demons do Psychotown. I don't know that I'll find Video Demons do Psychotown or Run Bitch Run. Bloody Bible Camp. Maybe Love Butcher I think might be out there. But there's some movies I've given up, but they're still on the list. They're going to stay on the list. They're going to stay there until I get them. But like I need to get a copy of Hard Boiled. I still don't have a copy of Hard Boiled. Gotta get that. So I gotta update my list for the weekend. So we go to Zia Records. I know what to buy. I hate when I walk in there and I'm like, oh man, I can't remember. I always start panicking, like, what movies was I looking for? What did you guys recommend? And then I forget. But man, yeah, Piero's was fun. Also, there's another one that was kind of down. I don't think it was all the way down by South Point, but it was further down, like going south on Las Vegas Boulevard. So it was like past the strip, it was south of the strip. Let's see if I can figure out the name of that. There was another like Italian kind of place over there that was the ambiance and stuff was very cool and the food was good. Oh, the Bootlegger. Yeah, the Bootlegger Italian Bistro. That's another fun place right there. But I think between those, I think the best one to go to if we go to an Italian place would be Capo's, just because of the experience. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Went there with Cinestalker. We had a great time. That time we went out and did our mob hunting video where we went to like different mob locations throughout the city. We went to Spilatro's house. Yeah, I went to Tony Spilatro's house, his old house, where supposedly, what was the number? Was it like supposedly up to 30 people were killed in that house? Like they had like people whacked over there. And so we're wondering, like in the backyard or, you know, wherever, where was their bodies buried under that house? They've probably done, because the house was sold. So there's probably, you know, like a good amount of like whatever techniques they would use to determine if there was like bodies underground, like decaying, like the gas is coming up or whatever. So I doubt it, but you never know. But man, we were Spilatro's house at. It was like right over here. Let me see. It's kind of by the freeway. I'm looking on a map right now to show you where Spilatro lived. There was like a water place or something right now. Oh, here we go. I'll show you. Watch this. I'll show you where Tony Spilatro used to live, his house, and maybe we can find out something about it. But boom, here it is. So it's this house right here. It's right here, and the 1700 Banny Avenue. Let me zoom out of that so you can see in relation. It's right across freeway from the Punk Rock Museum, and like here's the strip. Stratosphere Tower is right there. And then, so I mean, it's like, yeah, it's right in the shadows. It's Stratosphere Tower. But you zoom in, this is Spilatro's old house, big old house. And when Cinestalker and I got there, there was like Cadillacs in the driveway and stuff. But look at this, with this extra garage over here. You imagine maybe they went in there and turned up the music real loud, like Tony Soprano would do. You go in his basement, he'd turn on like the washer and dryer, turn on the music, and then they would talk their mob business. Maybe under this fake grass or whatever, maybe there's some bodies buried down there, or like under the pool. Remember what was it? Oh my God, Ozark. In Ozark, they're burying the body below the pool, right? It could maybe there's bodies below the pool there. But we parked out on the street, like right over here, and you could see straight down this like driveway here on the side, and all the way to the back. It was a very long driveway, but nice big old house. Let's see if we can see. Oh yeah, look right here in the front. Let's see. Look at that. Look how fancy that is. Yeah, and when we were there, there's like a Cadillac parked right here. What is that over there in the driveway right now? It looks like a Porsche or something. I can't really tell. Maybe like an SUV or something like that. Hard to tell what those are, but yeah, it's it's like an older neighborhood, but like the houses in this neighborhood were like pretty big. But in this one, I think there's maybe a house built here now where this dirt lot was. Like they tore it down, like rebuilt something there, because I don't think there was any like empty dirt lots there. But some like big old houses in a little bit like an older neighborhood. And I was kind of surprised that this wasn't in a gated community. You think it would be like gated or something. Look at this funny looking house. Looks like a funeral home or something. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not a house. I don't know. But anyways, it was kind of cool. Cinestalker and I were out there. We're like looking, for like mob locations. Actually went to the boss's house. That's right. Mr. Bones, this weekend we are gonna get wet. Hopefully wet, gonna get wet. Maybe hanging out there with Michael Ray Bauer or the pickup artist that Wet One was talking about. Maybe Wet One will get wet. We don't know. Who knows? We'll have to see. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll make a YouTube video of it. Antonis, first Crow's a classic. Crow 2, watered down sequel. Crow 3, a different take on the Crow. Character slightly better than Crow 2. Crow 4, why was the movie made? I know. And Crow 4 was just, ugh. Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty horrible. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna update my list. Get ready. Maybe I'll see, just so I have the complete collection. Maybe I'll see if I can find Immortal Wars, like the third one out there when I'm out there. But got to get some movies over there at Zia Records. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. I should show you this. So from Vegas, where we're going to go. So like, look at the north-south right here. So if we're where we always like to go. Oh, where the heck did it go? Fremont Street Experience. Boom. This is what we're all about. There's the top of the Fremont Street. And we like to stay in the Four Queens Hotel right here because they have no resort fee. From there, zoom out on a map, boom, 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 out of Vegas, and come down here to Boulder City because like here's the big old lake over here, Lake Mead, with the good old Hoover Dam down here. And so out that way in the city of Boulder is where you get Tom Devlin's Monster Museum, which is, and there's A&W Root Beer right there. But here you go, Tom Devlin's Monster Museum right here. And this is cool because I don't think he owns this building right here, but this building, Tom owns that building. And it's kind of like he's made a studio, like movie studio, filming in there, doing different things. And I think part of maybe like school, but look, there's like a dinosaur out there and stuff. But then over here is like the back of the Monster Museum. But yeah, and he always has these hearses over here. But we're gonna go out there, check that out. If you've never been out to Tom's Monster Museum, it is definitely worth the trip. If you're in Vegas, it's definitely worth the trip to go out. He's got another hearse over here to go out and check out the Monster Museum. It's big. He has so many different props, things that were in movies, things that he recreated, to look like movies. He's got like the Zoltar machine right here from like what was that movie Big, right? Where they got the fortune told, and then the rest is history. Tom Hanks, But right there, and look at all those train tracks right behind and stuff. That's kind of cool. But it's not too far from Vegas, from downtown Vegas. You can get there. It takes, traffic or whatever. It might take 30 minutes to get out there. It might take 30 minutes. But that's a pretty pretty fun place. So I'm looking forward to going there and checking that out. So should be a good time, man. Should be a good time. But this is another place, Neon Museum. That's another place that I'd like to go to. The old Hard Rock Cafe guitar that used to sit out in front of the Hard Rock Hotel, which is like the Virgin Hotel now, and all these old neon signs from old hotels. Look, they got Stardust right there. You can kind of see. Oh, I'm not showing you guys. I thought I was showing you guys. My bad. Talking about it, but here, this is what I was talking about. You got the Hard Rock. Zoom out a little bit and show you over here in Vegas. You got like, oops, get out of there. Downtown Vegas right here, and then you can go up here a little bit. And oh, I lost it now. Where'd it go? The Neon Museum. So it's, oh man, I lost it. Bummer. Oh, here you go. Bump, 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 bump. All these old signs that used to be on hotels and casinos out there in Vegas. El Cortez. Oh, is that Vegas World? Because it says World. I wonder if that was from Vegas World. Oh, there's old Binion sign down there. So going to see in that Neon Museum would be pretty cool. That's something I'd like to do one day. And usually there used to be a package where you could go to the Neon Museum and then right over here, the Mob Museum in there, which used to be like the courthouse in town, but now it's a mob museum. And this, if you've never been to the Mob Museum, on this back side down here, you gotta go down here, looking like right down. Let's see, let me get over here better, a little view of it. Down these stairs right here, down those stairs on the back corner of the Mob Museum, down there's a speakeasy, and it is epic. It is so cool. It's like an extension of the Mob Museum. You got to know a password to get in. But yeah, it's right down there. It's very cool. And there's like a little, let's see if you can, I think it moved us too far. There's like a little door where they slide open a little window, and you got to tell them the password to be able to get in there. OGP, I just seen The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I do recommend it. I believe Blu-ray is coming soon. No, I know. The Beekeeper looks good, and I've been wanting to see it, but I'm just waiting to stream it, and I don't think it was available. It was like coming soon last time I looked, but that is definitely one I want to see. I really enjoy Jason Statham movies. I know 4 or 5 people live in Nevada. Would love to go there. You know what? It is fun, and like you say, Vegas itself just doesn't seem interesting to me. So if you're like, I always wonder, and I thought about on the way out there yesterday. So many people go out from California or wherever on a weekend to go to Vegas just to spend $40 to park their car, to spend how much ever money a night on a hotel, and then to spend another $40 for a resort fee. So you're at $80 a night to park and a resort fee, plus the cost of the hotel. So say that's another $100. So if the hotel's $100, you're at like $180 plus taxes. Really, if it says it's $100, you're paying $200 a night just to go there and lose your money, or go to a bar or a club or something that's really expensive. I just don't get it. The fun thing about Vegas back in the day was you could go and it was cheap. You could get cheap food, and then you could gamble. But now it's so expensive. So to me, there's so many other fun things in Vegas to see, like the Mob Museum, or Tom Devlin's Monster Museum, or even just coming out here and walking around on Fremont Street with, some of the street performers and stuff is definitely part of the fun right here. Wouldn't that be crazy if I did this and we were going down Fremont Street and we saw somebody we recognized, like, oh, look, there's OGP walking around drunk, but it's daylight, so you wouldn't see me really walking around down there. But look at this. Look at all these people. This guy, I'm jealous of him. But he's almost done with his beer. He's gonna need a refill. That's funny, man. Imagine how many faces they had to blur out, like make this happen. And then and how they do it, because they obviously didn't drive a car down here. They walk around with like their camera walked all the way down the street. There's probably a hooker right there, kind of looking very hookerish. Let's see here. This poor lady's missing her legs. And then you always see this. You see like this person down there. And you're like, why are you even here? Like you don't look like you're having fun. Your arms are crossed. You're sitting there like you're not having fun at all. Like why are you even there? But there's a lot of people when they did this. There's a lot of people in the daylight out here on Fremont. And this is the kind of stuff that would drive me nuts. You have all these people gathering around some street performer here. And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the street performer is. You see like this guy and this guy back here, and they're probably gonna dance or something kind of lame, or they're gonna be rappers or something. But not exactly my idea of fun. Oh, this is interesting here. This is very interesting. So this is very old. When they did this, it says from November of 16 up here. November, because Mermaids is not here anymore. This is now part of the what is that? The hotel down there now, Circa. It's now part. This is where the Circa is. All this stuff is gone. Glitter Gulch and the woman. Now the woman here, they put her inside the Circa, so this still exists down there. She's inside the Circa. But all this, like this stuff out here, these little shops, that bar right there, that's all gone. Las Vegas Club is gone. They tore that down. That's part of the Circa now. The stage is still here. Love watching live like rock and roll bands there at night. That's pretty cool. But man, I can't wait to get down here this weekend. Oh look, Golden Goose is gone. But man, I can't wait to get down there this weekend. And Antonis, yep, on Google Earth, just or Google Maps, just like walking around there, looking around Fremont. But there's a good look at the pool and that big old video board where you can watch the sporting events and stuff. But man, I can't wait to get out there. It was a lot of fun. Like I was just there. I just left, and I want to go back. Yeah, Vegas is becoming Disneyland. Yeah, very overpriced, and that's why I avoid the Strip. I don't go down there. Like the Stratosphere Tower, we flew right through it. It's fun up here, with the big shot ride to go up the needle. It's fun. Or to be inside the Stratosphere Tower looking at the views is cool, but it's so expensive. I think it's like $40 a person to go to the top. And then you got to pay extra to go on the rides and stuff. Just too expensive. The Sahara is, it's like, ever since they remodeled it, it took away the history, like the kind of nostalgia vibe. And it's like, okay, it's nothing crazy now. I have not been to the Fontainebleau, however you say that. I've not been there since it opened yet. But to pay to park at any of these places, just not cool, not fun. So the Sphere is right here. And so when Fluffy and I were there, we stood right on top of this parking garage, and we were kind of like right over in this corner right here, looking at the Sphere right there. It was a great vantage point. Whoa, what's going on here? But as we stood right here, from over here inside the building, security guard came out, and because a few other people had gathered there, and they told us in this corner, and they told us we had to leave. I wonder if we can. This is probably going to be on the ground. Yeah, you can't see up there. It's a golf course, but yeah, right there, it made for a pretty good view of the Sphere right there. Because you want to come over. These people over here got smart. If you want to go over here to look at the Sphere, you got to pay. It's like $20 an hour or something just to park here, so you can see the Sphere. It's just crazy stuff. But it is pretty cool. It's pretty impressive. It's crazy how big that thing is. So fun stuff there. But it's definitely interesting to look at it. But here's the Palms over here. This is where the premiere is. And one cool thing about the Palms is, in addition to a $19 buffet, which is very cheap for a buffet there, free parking. We drove up in here, and we actually parked on the top floor in like one of these spots right here. And then the elevators in were kind of like right down here, went in. And that's where we saw that movie premiere last night, was at the Palms Casino right there. So, yeah. There it is. There's OGP, the Las Vegas tour guide. Man, oof, I love me some Vegas. It does suck how expensive everything got, because like we used to love going to like Bellagio. Look at they have their like atrium kind of thing that they change up for all the different seasons. Cool. Seeing the fountains, going to some of the other places, seeing that, New York or whatever. And now that they've announced that the Tropicana Hotel is going to close, and they're going to build the stadium there for the A's. You can park for free at the Tropicana, but it's going to be closing, and which is funny because they're going to build a casino on Tropicana Avenue, Boulevard, whatever, and that casino is going to be in the spot of the Tropicana Hotel. Really, they should call it the Tropicana or the Trop, but you can't, because the Rays in Florida, the Devil Rays, play at the Tropicana Hotel for like Tropicana orange juice. But this should really be called Tropicana, where they're going to build the new A's baseball stadium in Vegas, but whatever. The original Bates Motel is in Nevada. Jude, I thought the Bates Motel, or the one that the inspiration came from or something, because I thought the Bates Motel was in Universal Studios. I remember seeing like the house up above it and stuff on the tour. But are you saying like the inspiration or whatever was for that? I don't know. But I do believe the Bates Motel from the movie is in Universal Studios. But and this is kind of cool. The Raiders Stadium there. Michael, if Michael comes with us, he definitely wants to go see this, and it would be cool to go over, let Michael get pictures there. And they have a tour. It's kind of, it's like they have a $60 tour or the $80 tour where you get to like go have a drink in there and you get like a more access, but it's like $80. So kind of pricey. But it is pretty cool how they grow their grass outside and then slide it on in there, and you even see that's kind of cool on their grass here, where the NFL logo typically is. That's kind of cool. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Vegas this weekend, but I gotta go. I gotta edit a video, get that ready for you tomorrow, and I gotta update my movie list and do some things. So I'm ready to go for Vegas this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you all will join me for a live stream out there and check out content coming from Cinestalker, Web Movie One. Everybody. Fluffy probably even do something out there, but it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully there's lots of fun content for you all to see after we get back. My mom stopped in Nevada just off some freeway is the original Bates Motel. I'll Google that real quick. According to Google, it says the original Bates Motel and Bates House set buildings, which were constructed on the same stage as Lon Chaney's Phantom of the Opera, are still standing at Universal Studio and are a regular attraction. Yeah, I don't. Bates Motel. Yeah. Yeah, all I see, Jude, is that the Bates, like, all I can find is that it says it's, it says from the 1960s film. Yeah. So according to Google, let's make it, if I can make that a little smaller. Yeah. The original Bates Motel and Bates House are set buildings, which were constructed in the same lot from the 1960 film. so that's what I can find. I'll see if I can see if there's anything like oh yeah, and Ed Gein, which I know you know about, as part of the inspiration for the film. With the film itself, a work of fiction, the inspiration is rooted to Ed Gein, real life horrors, notorious serial killer from Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I'm just. Let me type in Bates Motel, Nevada. See what comes up. Where is the real Bates Motel? Both the book and the movie set Psycho in the fictional town of Fairvale, California. The Bates Motel, around 20 miles away via Highway 1960. Psycho was also shot in Southern California. Studio tour. Yeah, I can't find anything about it and anything else. But if there is something, the original house is at Universal Studios, is what it's saying. Ed Gein's house is obviously in Wisconsin, but man, because if we go, we'll take a trip. We'll leave Las Vegas, and we'll take a little trip. We'll go on over here, down here, and should be right. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. I think I can drop a. What? Okay, come on. Where's the tour go? Oh, no, exit out of there. Yeah, let's see here. But anyways, I'm hovering right over here over. So here's the Psycho house, the original Psycho house on the studio lot, and then the Bates Motel right down here. And it says tour stop. It's part of the tram, but usually, or when you take the tour of Universal, you can take pictures there and stuff. But I can't drop my guy right there. And look at that, they got a big old studio. That is a new building that was not there in the past. But I can't even drop my little guy over here to see. But I think we could probably pull up. Yeah, here we go. There's a picture of it right there. So, whoops, I moved it away. But yeah, there's the Bates Motel on the studio lot in Universal Studios. So that's it. But I don't know if there was another like inspiration or something else. But yeah, no, but yeah, no, Antonis, it is. It's very cool to be able to see all this stuff. But look at the background there, the crazy whatever they were building back there for some other movie or something. Oh, look at this. So when you're on the tour there at Universal, they have, the guy playing Norman Bates, taking the body into the hotel. And a friend of mine at one point or another got to play that role. And that was Ben Stober. But this guy, the one that the picture of here is obviously not Ben Stober. But yeah, I wish you could drop the little guy in there and walk around with him, but yeah, you can't. Oh well, what are you gonna do? But oh, the house was okay. I'll pull it back up. Watch. So the house is up there, right there. There's the house, right behind the hotel. It was like up the hill from the hotel. Drunk. Right up there. Yeah. So been on a tour many times. No, I bet you have. I know, Antonis, you're always at Universal for the horror nights and stuff. Yeah. I wish I lived a little closer. I'd be there too much too. Good night, OGP. Hope to see you soon. Shadow Man, nope, have a good one. We'll definitely see you this weekend. We're going to make it happen. I was even talking to Matt about possibly another like backyard barbecue thing. Should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do that or something else. Who knows? Yeah, no, when Anthony Perkins played it, it was at that set. That was the building in the house. When he played it, that's the one. That's the original one that they shot it at. Maybe there was something else somewhere else, but that was where the original one was shot, right there. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to head on out. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight, and I always do. If you haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up button for me. I'd appreciate it. Look I'm going to have that video up tomorrow for you, or Friday, very latest. Video from the movie premiere. It's great. I think I think you'll enjoy that video and seeing some of the cast members, some of the different people is very, very cool. So look forward to that video and then us partying it up out in Vegas. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good night, and I will see you very soon.